first ask Nancy Johnson. Give her remarks.
I'm amused that my colleague says change Congress. Do you know if the Republicans had not been in control, there would be no prescription drug plan, because the Democrats were totally split between a group who wanted a welfare-type plan, more miserly than our COMDAYS program, and those who wanted one without a donut hole that was 4 times as expensive, 3 times as expensive, and they couldn't get agreement. It was I and my colleagues that drove through those divisions between those who were concerned about the cost of entitlement and doing something that was terribly important to seniors. On average, they're saving $1,100. But I've had seniors come up to me who are saving $4,000 or $5,000. That's how badly this program was needed. I'm a senior member of the Congress. I've earned that position to the top, most powerful committee because I earned the reputation of being willing to study and understand tough issues and take leadership on them, and I'm proud of that. I'm the only woman on most of the committees I serve on. I'm the only woman on the committee that governs Medicare, which is primarily a health care program for women. And I'm independent. You elect him, and you get somebody whose whole history is that the party line's the right answer. I say he votes with his party 97% of the time. That's an average of 80. Some of those years were 99%. I don't know any party that's 99% right. And because I'm senior and because I'm independent, I was able to get Husky through. That was a new entitlement. People didn't like that either until they really got it that children had to have health care. Some of them didn't like the prescription drug bill. Most of them didn't even understand the chronic disease management part, which I brought to it, but that's going to revolutionize Medicare. Seniors with chronic illnesses, 20% of our seniors have 5 or more chronic illnesses and use 80% of the dollars. I'm thinking and reforming, leading change. College affordability, middle-class tax cuts that drive economic activity. Our revenues were 15% last year, and we're bringing the deficit down.
Chris?
You know, it's funny when I hear Congresswoman Johnson, she criticized me earlier for not standing up to my party on the issue of the environment. Well, you know what? I don't have to stand up to my party on the issue of the environment because my party is pro-environment. This is what it comes down to. I don't doubt that the Congresswoman was and wanted to be an independent voice when she went to Washington. But I think that 24 years in that place changes a person. And I think that's the only way to explain why she has backed up this president on this very broken healthcare system, why she has backed up this president in giving away massive tax breaks to oil industries, why she continues to support this president's stay-the-course policy in Iraq, and why she offers no real suggestions today on how you actually clean up Congress to root out the corruption and the ethical lapses that fester there. Listen, this race has a lot of negativity to it, but in the end, it's got to be about a positive vision for America. My family grew up in this district, a great middle-class family in New Britain, forged by the jobs that my great-grandfather and grandfather had at Tapper Ball Bearing. They had this sense that their kids could do better than they could, that they'd have a shot at a life that was as equal or better than theirs was. I mean, that's the American dream. And it frightens me that I live in a world today in which that American dream is in jeopardy. You can listen to all the 30-second commercials you want, but in the end, I think that scare tactics aren't going to be what moves this election. I think hope is. I think that people want change, they want to have the courage to stand up for it, and they want to stop just complaining about Congress. They want to start changing who they send there. I ask for your vote on November 7th, and I thank you so much for being a part of this process.